the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Here we go, set! Unlock, set up! Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight. Come 19, 7 Pirates, 18, Pirates, put. Set up. Hot low. Ready, ready. Bobcat, 60 Bob, chap 60, chap 60. Hut, hut. Ready, smash, ready. Ready, hawk, go. Let's go. 19 Tiger, Buffalo 18, to go. Set. Bronco 70 Lion. 19 tight, Panther 11, 70 range, hit up. Here we go, set.
Historic Lambeau Field fittingly it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Green Bay Packers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. On first down, they'll start out with Wright. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
At the 21-yard line.
Crazy. Hey, here goes son. Hey, five.
Throwing here is May. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. Big strides, look at him go. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
7, Saints nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run here with a rookie. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's McCarthy. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game.
And now the ball's out, fumbled near midfield. And the Packers pick it up. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. There's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, what's up?
Play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Back at the 35-yard line.
To throw, it's May. Looking for Wright, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. The Saints say they have it, and they do. In our meetings this week, they kind of tipped us off. They wanted to play ultra-aggressive, forcing fumbles. They just did that right there.
They took it to the next level, didn't they? You're exactly right, because everyone talks about being aggressive on defense and tackling well, but they were talking about getting after the football, making sure the ball was stripped out each and every time they lined up someone to get them on the ground.
And the adjustment working early. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New Orleans.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now McCarthy. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. To the air, May. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down is May. Over the middle, complete. That's Joseph. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw. May. Throw left side, complete. That's right. And down inside the 15 he goes. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Saints' 13-yard line.
They'll throw with May. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
To kick off.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, you look at these 2 teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you'll love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football. Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. McCarthy going to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Going for it, here's McCarthy. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Crazy! Crazy!
Here's May. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. You and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. They'll give this to Wright, running right. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. You know, but hold on, we finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now a 2nd and 6. Throwing is McCarthy. Wide open receiver, complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line. A good pickup there, 22.
1st down, Saints.
Let's go now.
McCarthy operating from the gun. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. The Packers 8-yard line.
And they'll run the inside handoff. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Looking to throw McCarthy. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game... Touchdown, Packers! A great play there. 58 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Looking to put a drive together. To the air with McCarthy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Throwing again, McCarthy. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 33. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
And the Saints first down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle they go. Staley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for number 84. Incomplete. Coverage defensively by Micah Parsons.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Another
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl? Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And it's caught. And the Saints are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Miller. Now Bottle with a fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is going to be Packer football.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Complete to Wright. And some room to run now. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down. They'll look to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Joseph. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a first and 10.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
Brings up third and 11.
And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Touchdown, Packers! A great effort there as time expires in the first half. And the Packers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen. But when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
And it's going to be caught. Not sure why they went for 2, but they do get it.
41, Saints 7.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Draw play. This is Miller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That's another Saints first down. A gain of 7.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
First down.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
22-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. McCarthy. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That his first catch so far. They held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Saints first down. A gain of 12. First down, New Orleans.
The slot man in motion right. They'll look to throw here on first down. And it is caught at the 7-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6 at the Packers' 6-yard line.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Now he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
You can't be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And he's got it. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the foot. Ball there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And right with it here over the middle. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And marking down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw, it's May. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Well, these Packers and these Packer fans really thrive in the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That was huge after being behind the chains on 1st down to make this 2nd very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on 1st down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on 2nd down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, staying ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On play action, May. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 9. Play action, May. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Here's McCarthy. He gets it over the middle to Palmer. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Saints.
Now McCarthy. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Kenneth Grant coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Operating from the gun, McCarthy.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Touchdown, Packers! Tucker Kraft with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Now Ryland for the PAT. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. That one looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Looking to put a drive together.
Set. 70 Lion.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 9. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 65 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Shrugs him, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth-quarter deficit. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
The Saints
McCarthy going to look to throw for it. And he will get in for the 2 points to get this back to a 3-score game.
38. Saints 15.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll throw with May. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
What's that? 5. What's that?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35.
They're going to throw. May. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Packers have 11-0 in their sights as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing is McCarthy. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go now.
To the air with McCarthy. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. This offense on third down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll start by running the option to the right. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Now a give, running left is right. Past the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 47 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. The second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And they'll indeed take a knee.
What's up?
And they take a knee.
Here goes it. Hey, what's that?
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. Well, if you step back and look at this, CD, a pretty impressive victory. Not the best defense in the NFL they were going against, but it is a top 10 defense in this league, and they're pretty sound, but yet they found a way to get it done and get the victory.
Yeah, I got to give them credit because I think their game plan was really, really strong for this one. They knew where they wanted to attack. They knew how they wanted to execute, and they did it with confidence and a little bit of verve as well.
So for the Packers, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they suffered just their second loss as they drop to 8-2 now on the year.